Welcome, this is M-Dog, and we are starting one of our first few minutes videos, and this is Might and Magic Duel of Champions, the online card game, which is now free to play on Steam. And I have literally just created a Uplay account, because I could not remember what an old Uplay account might have been, although I feel pretty certain I probably had one. And now we're looking at, I guess, choosing a faction is the first thing we're going to do. So we have Syria, Seeker of Lost Souls, Garant, Seeker of Discord, and Cassandra, Seeker of Light. We'll go Seeker of Discord. Okay, so we have daily rewards. Today plus 225 gold. And it's giving us a choice. Do we want to cash in or stash it to get more tomorrow? And we'll get more tomorrow. It is the year 569 YSD. You are Windsword, an elite mercenary. Weakened by the recent war against the demons, the Holy Empire calls upon the aid of your company. You are sent to the Wolf at the eastern edge of the Empire. Alright, we're going to do training. Since I absolutely have no idea what I'm doing. My assumption here is that this game will be sort of like Magic: The Gathering, but who knows? Recruits, you have just joined the company. This is your new family. Everything has gone before is your own affair. Here we are all brothers and sisters. The company, you fight for it, it fights for you. Attack and counterattack. Alright, boot camp. Our army will always be to the left side of the battlefield. Alright, this is our hero. We start off with 20 life, it looks like. Oh, they only start off with 2. This is nice. Air Elemental and a Griffin. So 2, 2, 6. I'm assuming 6 is the life, 4 is the life. Attack, defend. I don't know. It's got has 2 ghouls. 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Sorry, 2, 1, 2, and 2, 1, 2. Move or attack. Move. Interesting. Most creatures can only attack creatures who are on the same row. Okay. So we can move it to get on a different row, or we can attack. So we're going to attack the ghoul. Okay, so we send it to the graveyard. So now we're blocking. So we can only perform one action. Okay, so since the Griffin did not die, it did do its attacking damage back to the ghoul. So now we're going to win the game. Alright. So it did 2 attacks. So one of those numbers is its attack. Alright, so we got some golden experience there. At the start of each duel, both players draw 6 cards from their deck into their hand. Play its resource cost. 1 available resource. Where's the resource? There, right there. Most creatures cannot attack on the same turn they're deployed, so like in Hearthstone, unless they have charge, they have to rest for a turn. Wow, leveling up my creature's might. Alright, so we have 2 resources. And we had to level up might before we could play it. There's the might requirement. Alright, so the attack is on top. Retaliation damage. Okay. So the second number is how much damage it does in retaliation when its attack, and its health points. So we're going to play it here. Now, if it retaliates, it does 1 damage. So it will get the ghoul down to 1. If the ghoul attacks us, it'll take us down to 2. Gonna play 2 more ghouls? No, just 1 ghoul. The duel is in your hands. Now defeat the enemy hero. Alright, so we have a bunch of cards here. Magic Flyer. It requires 3 power and 1 of this thing, so it needs 1 more power. We can now play one of these. Let's go ahead and attack here, though. And it will kill this, so the griffin will live. And then we will place the flyer here. It's 3/2/5. These are very strong. And I'm going to say that's probably all we can do. It can't attack. We're out of resources, so we will end turn. Alright, so we're going to be able to end the game here. So we could use 1 resource to draw a card, it looks like. And we still have 3 resources left. Go ahead and place 1 here. But if we attack with any of our cards, that ends the match. Okay, so we're going to, I guess, just move straight through the tutorial here so that we can get an idea. Melee shooter and flyers. Banshee. Alright, front line, back line, there's now 8 spots for creatures, potentially, front and counting the front line and back line. Melee, shooter, or flyer. How the creature attacks. Crossbowman. Shooter can only be deployed to your back line. I guess because he's a shooter, he doesn't get retaliation damage. Most shooters can have that, okay. Okay, so he has to go to... Alright, we're going to increase might so we can play Griffin next turn. Whoa, he played 2 creatures. Okay, now we're going to attack. We could take out either one of them. For some reason, we're going to take out the skeleton. Alright, so increase our might, and that is the end of our turn. So we attacked the skeleton, but we did not kill the skeleton, as we only do 1 attack with our shooter. He's putting some ghouls and some spearmen out. So he did attack our skeleton. Alright, so let's see here. Let our magic flyer out. Now these both have 1 health, so we can attack them both. Let's go ahead and take them both out. And then go ahead and play this here. And we'll go ahead and increase our might again. Alright, so I think we want to draw a card here and play a creature, and we'll attack, and obviously we are looking pretty good. So he has nothing on the board. We'll go ahead and finish him off. So it is adding complexity here for us as we're playing through the tutorial. Magic and spells, destiny and fortunes. They have a resource cost, and your hero must meet the requirement magic level to play them. So this is our magic level for spells. Okay, so we're going to increase magic level. Three damage to all creatures in target row. Wow, that's awesome. Fortunes are similar spells, but generally have effects that twist the rules of the game to your advantage. Play a fortune card. Your hero must have high enough destiny level. Since your hero started with a destiny level 2, you can play the gold pile fortune this turn and gain an extra resource. Two griffins if we do our might. Alright, the rest is up to me. Increase might. Griffin. 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 Now, I'm just curious here. Could we attack past his... Okay, so you cannot attack past enemy minions. At least it does not appear like you can. Requires 4 magic, 6 damage to target creature. Huh. Alright. Game over. Alright, so we've got 2 tutorial missions left here. Each spell and fortune has a subtype of instant or ongoing. The fire shield spell being played by your opponent is an ongoing spell that enchants a creature on the battlefield. If your sea elf archer attacks the demented, it will be killed by damage from the fire shield. Cleansing light that can remove ongoing spells like fire shield from the battlefield. First, increase your hero's magic level. Cleansing of light spell. Ooh, that's pretty deadly. That was pretty deadly. Fire shield. Alright, so what did they put out here? This is a shooter? Or it's just immune to retaliation. I guess it's not a shooter. So it does a sweep attack. It attacks next to the line, adjacent lines as well. And this is a maniac. It's kind of crazy looking. Alright, so we have enough to play these guys. Alright, let's go ahead and increase our power. We could play a Griffin or 2 of these. Problem is, I think if we play this here, it will also attack this guy. Three attack, no retaliation. But we should be able to take him out. Alright, let's just go ahead and put our Griffin down. See, since this is not adjacent, even if this attacks this, I don't think it'll attack there. Alright, and we can also put down these guys in different positions. Yeah, so that was probably the right play there. Griffin takes this out. We've got 5, but we need 3 of these to play that. Well, let's see what this card is. Creature gets +2. +2. What is that? Oh, attack. But that's +2 attack. So we'll increase our magic. And we'll do that right here. No. What has already attacked? Okay, so any of those can attack. So now it does 3 attack. Boom. And that will end the match. Okay, very cool. Each player brings 8 event cards to a standard duel. At the start of the duel, all the event cards are shuffled together and 2 are drawn onto the battlefield. On your turn, you have the option of playing one or both event cards. Be careful of events because some cost resources to play and some have effects that can benefit your opponent. Playing a celebration event. Each player draws a card for 2 resources. If your own deck runs out of cards during a duel, your hero will lose 1 health point each time you need to draw a card. Okay, so we have 2 resources, which means we could summon those guys, or we could summon one of these, or one of these, but we'd have to increase our might. What is this? It's a fortune, costs 2. Draw a card, or if opponent has more cards in their hand than you do after playing Chaos Rift, they discard 2 cards at random. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it would be not a good time to play that. So we are going to increase our might, and this attacks with 2. Has no retaliation attack, but it also does not take retaliation. I think we'll actually play these melee creatures first. Spread them out a little bit, I guess. Alright, what was that he played? A firebolt. Alright. So this does 2 damage, and this only has 2 health, so that will kill it. We did get a wild griffin, but that would take 3 power to play. We've got more cards. We're up to 3 resources. Increase power so that we can play a griffin. What is this guy? Alright, so he has increased magic because that thing is in his play. So we do want to take that out. Alright, so he's got 5 cards. Still don't want to play that. We could play this, however. Increase your magic level by 1. I would use 2 resources, we'd have 2 left. Alright. Let's play one of these of our own. Take that guy out, take that guy out. And I believe that is... Oh wait, we haven't done this yet. Alright, so we've got some magic. Now let's go up our might. It has 3, so that would kill it, that would kill it, that would attack directly. Destroy target ongoing spell, there is no to destroy. And we can play a couple of things this turn. So let's go ahead and, I don't know. I guess we'll just increase power. This has a lot of life, so let's play this up here. And this guy here. Discard a card, then draw a card. Oh, that's too bad. Alright, so this does 2 attack, which takes that out. This does 2 attack, which does not take that out. So we just played this. Anytime our opponent plays a card, they must discard a card until our next turn. Put that guy there. Attack directly. Probably ought to move this guy. So 2 attack, does retaliate. And we'll increase our magic this time. So we've got him down to 7 health, but he does have some advantages in some of the rows. He does attack us directly there. Now this will take this out now. Oh, that's cool. Fire shield. Here we go. Opponent discards 2 cards. We will take that. There's no spell to dispel. We could do that. I think we need to draw a card here. Alright, so the most likely creature to get attacked is this one. So we'll put it on that. And we are just going to attack. Got him down to 3 health. What did he just play? Oh, he immobilized our creature. And then it looks like he destroyed it. Alright, so we can end the match this turn. What do we get here? Cerberus. So sweep attacker. This has a fire shield, so we can take that spell off. Draw a card. Play it. Play the fortune of gain magic. We've used all of our resources. We've done that. This has 4 life, so we actually cannot kill it, but it's okay. We end the game this turn. Level 1 Dragon Seal bonus. Reach level 2. Gold and seals up. Alright, so that finishes the training. We also could do Orc Invasion. And that's probably a mission against AI, I would assume. Tournaments. Oh, sorry, these are duels that I'm on now. We can do tournaments are grayed out. Practice. Against the AI. Versus a friend versus online player. Training, which is what we've been doing. But we haven't done the Orc Invasion yet. That'd be a new mission, so that'd be cool. We've got some notifications. Stable hand. Took the boot. And a new gift. Alright, so it looks like news, profile, shop, cards and decks, leaderboards. It's our current level, that's our gold, those are our seals, and our tournament tickets. Alright, so there is the introduction to Might and Magic Duel of Champions. Seems like an interesting game. Having the front line and the back line, being able to move your minions instead of attacking with them, having a lot of the normal things that you would expect in a card game, with most cards not attacking when the turn you play them. I mean, there's a lot of familiar stuff, and then some things that are different. Most recently, I've been playing a lot of Hearthstone, so there's obviously a lot of differences with Hearthstone, but still some things that are similar as well. I don't know, it seems pretty fun. It's I think worth playing a little more to get a better feel for it, but so far I've been pretty impressed with it. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this first few moments of Might and Magic Duel of Champions. Mostly what we've done is just gone through the tutorial missions just to get a feel for how does the game play, and just based on what we've seen, I'd say it's looks promising. It seems pretty fun. Alright, so till next time.